Hey guys, it's the Milkman TCT here, and I know it's been a minute, but I finally recovered from the COVID. It hit me pretty damn hard. But so we're gonna go back to our regularly scheduled uploads, deck profiles, and deck matches. This is a round two at onboard, and I'm here with my co-host Karina,
Hey guys, what's up?
and this is round two. Round one it was me versus Mark, and then round two it's gonna be Luke versus Jai. Two very good players. Luke is on the left hand side. He's playing Jesmon, and the one with the Naruto map, he's playing uh, Gabubond. Two
Gabubond.
decks that we've seen a lot of, and two decks. Well, maybe not Jesmon on the channel as much, but they're two very popular decks, and I think it's two of the best decks in the meta.
Who do you think has the advantage here?
I feel like if Bond of Friendship can find its pieces quickly, like its mat and its bond, this should be pretty easy win for blue. And same thing for red. If red can get its line like quick,
Mm-hmm.
it's also lights out. But here, he goes straight up into his Bow Hawkmon, I think. That's the one that if you have a Sistermon and it attacks, it kills a 5k or lower.
Okay.
So we do find the Gabumon, which I mean we do play a lot of Gabumons. He hard plays the Tamer Searcher. It reveals the top five and you add a Tamer. So he finds Davis, which isn't too bad, and the rest go to the bottom. So they're both off to a pretty good start. Here we're gonna go into Hookmon. Now Hookmon is Jesmon Searcher. It'll search for Sistermons, anything with a Hookmon or a Jesmon, and he finds a Sistermon and a Savior Hookmon. So he
Nice.
pretty much finds his whole line. Because in Jesmon you want Sistermons in your hand.
Yeah. What does the Sistermon do?
One of them draws you a card, Sistermon Blanc, and Sistermon Seal gains a memory when you play her.
Okay. Yeah. Very good utility.
Yeah. And here we go for a quick check. That's usually what Bond of Friendship wants to do. Get some quick checks going so we can have a really big turn with Bond. Oof, and here we see the mat being revealed off Davis. And it's going to suck because he needs the mat in his hand, not at the bottom of the deck. He promotes out his Savior. He pays 3, but he plays a Seal. That's what Savior does when Digivolution. You can bring out a Sistermon.
Mm-hmm.
So Seal is going to gain him a memory, keeping him at 0.
Okay.
Now, the Jesmon player is not afraid of any Bond of Friendship shenanigans because there is no mat in play. So he's free to just promote stuff. And he hits a Hammer Spark.
Yikes.
So that's going to pass turn over. Since he has the Davis, he's going to go to 3. And with EX01 coming out soon, Ice Wall has the same effect as Hammer Spark and Security. So that's going to be a menace.
Oh, what color?
It's blue.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they're going to have 8 Hammer Sparks, pretty much.
Yikes.
So get used to hitting Hammer Spark and Security.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not too bad. It's almost an easier way to pass turn. Maybe he wanted to go into Jesmon to pass turn. But it's not too bad. The blue player is kind of behind right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he only has a Gabumon in raising, and no mat. So
He promotes.
I think he's gonna bring out just to get a swing and to be able to draw because he desperately needs to find a mat. He goes into his Octomon. It's like a little tech blue plays. Swings over the Hookmon and draws a card for swinging. I don't know if he drew for swinging with Upamon. Is that an Upamon? Yeah, it is Upamon.
Oh.
Plays another Gabumon, the promo that searches, and he finally hits a map. We see him hit a mat at the end.
Sweet.
He must feel really happy. Like, man, I get to play the game now. So I think they're deciding if he drew or not. So he's gonna hatch. If he finds Jesmon here, I think red is in business because he's not too afraid of. Once you get to your megas, you're not that afraid of Bond of Friendship because it can't bounce back megas. It can only bounce back level 5s or lower. He's gonna swing with his Savior, killing the Octomon because he has a boost from the rookie, from the baby, I believe. And then the rookie Guilmon, if you kill a Digimon, you draw a card. So he does have the Jesmon. But with blue, with no Digimon on board or in raising, he's pretty safe to just swing with Jesmon. It's not gonna die unless
Yeah.
it has like a Coitus Breath, which is like not the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah.
So he indeed finds another Gabumon. Not the good one. He finds the draw one, which is okay, I guess. He finally plays down his map. It's been like 3 or 4 turns of no map. So maybe we might see a change of up tempo here for the blue player. Drops the Gabumon that draws a card. Passes turn at 3. And here we have the Jesmon is going to be able to restand if it has a Systemon on board. And if it does play a Systemon, it's going to gain 2k on top of it's already boosting a little bit more. So here we go. Syncs with Jesmon, restands, plays the Systemon, destroys the Gabumon, and draws a card. He should be drawing 2, I think, because of Guilmon and the Blanc. But I'm not sure if he's going to do that. He hits a bond, but I think Blanc, either Blanc or Seal, they boost Jesmon. So Jesmon's about, I want to say 16 or 17 right now. So he's not too worried about anything. Systemon Blanc, the pink looking one, also makes your Systemon's blockers if you have a Hookmon or a Royal Knight in play.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for the blue player. But you never know.
I feel like if blue gets a Rattlestar, it'll be pretty big. But even then, he plays another Blanc. He draws a card for Blanc and then plays, I think that's a tie. Yeah, it's a tie, Memory Fixer. It gives +1 security to any red Digimon. Well, not any red Digimon. If it has 4 sources, it gets +1 security if it's red. And it fixes memory.
Do you think that the blue player could win if he went into Bond?
He would have to go into Bond and have a Coitus Breath. Or a Rattlestar. Because he could... No, Coitus Breath. Because he could, you go Bond, he can bounce back 2 of the Systemons, and then Coitus Breath, bounce back to Jesmon. That's like his best case scenario. So he does have the play. He trashes 2. Yeah, that still wouldn't be enough because he still has 1 more swing. He can't get rid of the whole board. Well, we'll see what he has. He's swinging at security, bouncing back a seal, restanding, and I think he draws, but he's not drawing for Upamon. Oh no, that's not Upamon, that's Debimon. No, you're fine.
He didn't block it?
No. He hits a memory boost. He swings and he bounces back Systemon Blanc. No, he doesn't have to block anything. Because he only gets 2 swings, and that's only 2 bounces. And he needs to stop 2 attacks. He has no security. So the Jesmon player might even have a Naguni-mon, and none of this might even matter. He can evolve on the red tie and just swing for game.
Damn, that's busted.
But yeah, it's looking like a good game. It's looking like you're gonna go to game 2 here. It's kind of what happens with both of these decks. If you don't find your pieces quick enough, you lose to a lot of stuff. Yeah, here he scoops because there's no other way of winning the game. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to game 2. Thoughts?
I mean, yeah. I was when I was playing Gabubond the other day, I just play testing with a friend. I ran into that same issue. It's kind of like hitting the lottery, you know. You just have to have all the right pieces. Gabubond depends a lot on luck. And you know, there's not as much diversity.
Yeah, because you have like one play.
You have one play, yeah. If you think of Jesmon, you know, there was multiple ways he could have won that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
he could have rushed them. He could have, you know, used obviously
Yo,
the Jesmon effects.
I definitely feel like Like you're right.
Yeah.
When it comes to like any other line deck, like even
Mhm.
yellow Lord Knight,
Yeah.
if Bond doesn't find his pieces quick enough, they can just rush you, and
Mhm.
there's nothing you can do about it because your security is very weak.
Yeah.
They're all rookies most of the time in your security, so
Mhm.
you can swing with whatever, and they probably won't die.
Yeah.
How's your matchup into? Because I know you play Lord Knight. How's your matchup into blue? How do you feel?
I feel pretty confident
Yeah.
against blue because I don't know. There's just so many ways to win with Lord Knight, and yeah,
Yeah.
you just with Gabubond, you're either lucky or you're not.
Yeah. Do you have it? Okay, you don't.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing like the first game, I opened up with like 3 tamers and two and a Strabi and a Gabumon, and I won like by game 2.
By turn two.
By turn 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by turn 2.
But
But
then what
after
about the
that,
rest?
it was just like
You can't find your pieces.
yeah, you can't find your pieces quick enough, and then you're done.
So I think like I said in this meta, I think you want to go second. Because in the bond decks, there's no way of putting your opponent to 1 on your first turn. So you usually want to go second. So yeah, so the blue player Jai, it's gonna choose to go second, and there we go. We see him putting him at 2. That way now the blue player can put the Jesmon to 1. Because most of the cards in Bond of Friendship cost 3 to play. So he goes into his Gabumon, the Searcher, and finds a mat. Hey, that's a better start.
Yeah.
You hate to see those turns. So he plays a tie, his own tamer, putting the Bond player to 3. I don't know how often you want to go into Bond of Friendship early. I don't think it's the play to go into it early. I think you wait a little bit.
Well, you wait until you can finish them in 1 turn.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be burning 2 security for nothing and then your Bond dies at the end of the turn.
Yeah, exactly. So he promotes, he's going to gain a memory, and he's going to draw a card off his mat. Yeah, and I think here you should just go for some chip damage. You know, poke him a little bit. Ooh, another mat. So that
Nice.
means if he has a Gabumon in raising, he's guaranteed 3.
Does he gain a memory? Did he gain a memory because
he
of that?
did, yeah.
Okay.
So here, so like I said, I would have probably swung in with Gabumon here just to get some chip damage.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Jesmon player can get rid of this Digimon right now, but I mean it's red, so you know how red always has some way to kill stuff.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's playing Gaia Force or
Right.
if there's any other deletion card.
Atomic Blaster.
Atomic Blaster, yeah.
So he's gonna red memory boost, and he's going to add Jesmon. It's most likely the missing piece for the Jesmon player. And I believe the Jesmon player has the ideal line. He has the Greymon that gives +1. He has Tai in play that gives another +1.
Yeah.
And he has Savior, which restands if you have a Sistermon.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be checking for like his whole security. So here he swings. He gets a little chip off. He knows that if he doesn't swing, it's gonna die.
He
So-
should have just swung last turn, no?
Maybe he was trying to get a draw in case the Jesmon player dropped Huckmon to search, and then he can draw. Maybe. Here he plays a Gabumon to draw a card, and he plays his own memory boost to search out, maybe trying to find a Bond. And no Bond. You hate to see it. So he can get a blocker, or he can get the hybrid Kendo. He's gonna go for the blocker.
Oh, okay. So maybe he does have the hybrids already.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's ready to go.
Just looking for that Bond.
Just search for the Bond. Here we see him go into Jesmon. He's gonna swing, play a Blanc, draw a card off the Blanc effect. He's gonna be able to restand. And check for 3, I believe. Oof, Kokoda's breath. Yikes. So that kind of saves the blue player. That was a really good security check. Now we got a game. It's like a little reset button for red. So he's gonna memory boost, play Atomic Blaster, and kill the Gabumon. I don't know how important that memory boost was there, but because they only have one Gabumon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess because if he has bond of friendship, oh, that's probably why. Because if he does have the bond of friendship,
Yeah.
and he puts him a more than three memory, he could probably just go bond and then go hybrid for game. But it doesn't seem like he has a bond. He goes into his Cordramon for 6 on play and lets you draw 2 cards.
He's searching.
Yeah. I think here I would have promoted the Gabumon as well to be able to draw 2, gain 2,
Mm-hmm.
swing, and draw again. Just because if you're trying to find your bond, you really need to dig in your deck before the Jesmon player builds another line. You know? Oof, we found one of his bonds. Insecurity. That's a real bummer. Yeah, so we know he does have the Jesmon already because it got bounced back to his hand. So unless you have another Kokoda's Breath Insecurity, it looks like it might be game next turn. Yeah, I think here you should have promoted the Gabumon. Let's see. Does he have it this time? He's checking for at least 2 because of the tie. The memory tamer. He swings. He draws a card for block.
Damn. Oh wait, what card is that? What's that? Hammer Spark?
Well, I actually don't know what that card is, but it bounces back to Jesmon. Oh shit.
I thought that was a Hammer Spark, so I'm like, oh, it's over. Oh, he does have the bond. That's kind of weird.
The Atomic Blasters. I think I might have drawn him off the Gabumons when he played him last turn.
Okay.
So what? So what's gonna happen here? Is it gonna go to game 3 or? Because he's gonna go to 7. He's gonna draw 2. He still has a memory boost, so if he just goes bond, swings twice, double hybrid, he wins. Let's see. The other mat. Oh, that shit was insecurity. He swings, restands, checks, a delicate. He's not drawing for his Upamon. That is an Upamon.
Wait, isn't Upamon if he has a?
Yeah, he had a Blanca with no source.
Oh, okay.
So now he just needs 2 hybrids, and it's game.
No, he should have it. I mean, he hard played one of them.
I feel like even if he doesn't have it, he can memory boost, go to 6, drop the blocker he added, and then drop a rookie. Oh, he doesn't have it.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that was the play because you already have enough tamers, but it is what it is. It's another body he can swing with. Yeah, you had the blocker. I think you just make the blocker. Yeah, it's in his hand, the Grizzlymon. You see it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because he had the blocker earlier, and it still was in his hand. I think if he just goes... Even that Gabumon that searches tamers, it wasn't even a terrible play. You can make that evolve into a blocker. But...
Could he have just like hard dropped it and put him at less memory as well?
No, he had a tamer.
Oh yeah,
As I'm saying,
same.
your memory
Oh,
boost,
okay.
you go to 6.
Yeah.
The blocker costs 5,
Yeah.
so you don't pass turn with it.
Mhm.
You bring it out for 5, and then you can play another body in case he has something to kill your bond of friendship. You can
Mhm.
just win next turn, even if you don't have bond of friendship. But I mean, it is what it is. That was a quick little 2-0. It goes to Luke. I think this tournament's only 3 rounds. There was only like 10 of us that night,
Mhm.
so it's probably gonna be me and surprise me and Luke in the finals.
Nice.
But anyways, thanks
Can't
for
wait to
watching,
see.
guys. Huh?
I said can't wait to see it.
Yeah, me neither. Or I can't wait to narrate it. But thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna go back to the normal upload schedule, which I don't really have one, but I upload as much as I can, and hopefully no one else gets COVID, and you guys stay safe out there. Social distance, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Kara?
Yeah. No, I agree. Stay safe and don't get sick, cause being sick
It
is
feels horrible. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah, it's bad.
But alright, see you guys next time.